Why some football players have bad experiences at college camps during the summer. Why some football players have bad experiences at football camps during the summer. So, more than likely, if you're a football player, you plan on going to camps this summer. You've done it in the past. You plan on doing it in the future unless you're going into senior season. Maybe you've had a good experience. Maybe you've had a bad experience. Okay? Now, there are a few reasons why a football player might have a bad experience at a college football camp, at a camp for a college. Okay? We see it all the time. Okay? There are four major problems, four major reasons that athletes have bad experiences. Number one, they're just not prepared. So they don't prepare very well for it. They don't know how to run a 40-yard dash. They don't know how to run any of the agility drills. They don't know how to lift weights efficiently. And they're not prepared for the actual camp. Okay, they're just not prepared. They show up unprepared. They pay this money to go to a camp, or maybe even pay even more money to go on this bus tour, and they're just not prepared. They don't even know what hand to put down when it comes to their 40-yard dash. This causes issues because you will never, ever receive attention from a coach, let alone a scholarship from a big program, if you're not prepared. And then oftentimes, there is no recovery, no focus on recovery when it comes to the time in between camps, in between days, in between sessions. There's no recovery. You don't know how to eat. You don't know how to sleep, which seems simple, but you just don't sleep. You don't get enough sleep. And when this happens, no matter how prepared you are, you perform poorly. You get tired quicker. You perform less efficiently in drills because your brain is just going crazy, because you don't know how to think, because you're not recovered. Your muscles don't react the same. You're slower. You're less powerful. You're changing direction less efficiently. You're just not recovered. And it's struggle. It's a struggle. It holds you back. It limits you from being the absolute best that you can possibly be. And if you're not prepared, if you're not recovering well, you're going to have a very tough time earning scholarships unless you are a player that is simply earning scholarships because you're that type of player. But if you're going to a camp to impress and coaches don't necessarily know who you are, this is not going to help you. You must be prepared. You must be prepared. Then another thing that we see, a lack of true conditioning, a lack of understanding the energy system development that you need to maximize your ability every single rep, every single play, every single step that you take on the college camps tour. If you're not conditioned, you are not going to perform very well from beginning to end of these camps. Some of these camps can be as long as 4 hours. And it's 4 hours in heat. It's 4 hours on even hotter turf. If you're not conditioned, you are not going to perform. If you want to perform, you need to make sure that you are focused on your energy system development and you are doing it the right way. You must do this. You must do this if you want to get a chance to earn a scholarship. And then the last one is you step on campus and coaches don't even know who you are. You've never had any communication with the coaches in the past. They don't know who you are. They've never seen you before. They know nothing about you, but you show up at their camp and you perform subpar. There's no chance that you're going to earn an offer. There's more than likely no chance that they're even going to talk to you again in the future. So what we're going to do, okay, what you have to do, I want you to think about. I want you to think about being the most prepared that you've ever been before. So you go into this camp, you're running the fastest 40-yard dash that you've ever run because you actually know how to run. You're able to jump when it comes to your vertical and your broad jump because you've actually trained for it. You're able to change direction efficiently because you've learned how to change direction, and you've also learned how to run these agility drills that you might be running at some camps. Pro agility, 3-cone. And you can just control your body. You're prepared. You understand what you need to do, and because of this, you earn scholarships. You at least earn attention from college coaches. It's possible. But you also have to make sure that you're conditioned. Conditioned at a point where you can go 100% every single rep. You feel good about it. Your body's working efficiently. You're not cramping up. You're not tired. You're just going every single day. You're hitting every single rep like you're supposed to. You're doing what you need to because you are conditioned. Because you have proper energy system development going on in your training. And then you're recovered. You understand what's necessary when it comes to your sleep, your eating habits, and your mindset when you arrive at a camp. You're taking time off in between camps. You're not going camp after camp after camp after camp after camp because you're on this bus tour. You are setting up proper recovery days so you can efficiently recover. And because you're recovered, you're performing even better than you would if you were going back-to-back days. And then you actually go into a camp with a connection to a coach because you've at least filled out the recruiting information. You've had contact with them, so they know you're going to be there. They're going to be watching you because they know who you are. They know you're going to be there. And this is all simple stuff. Okay, this is all simple stuff. I actually have 4 things for you to make sure that you do perform well at a college camp. Okay, very simple. 4 things. Make sure you maximize your athleticism. Okay, you have to make sure you know how to run a 40-yard dash. You know how to run pro agility, L drill. You can jump, doing vertical broad jump. You are explosive. You are fast. You're able to control your body efficiently. And your movement is efficient, so you are destroying these drills. You have to be prepared for it. Number 2, you're conditioned. You're conditioned. Your conditioning is based around what you actually need as a football player. You're conditioned very well, so you're able to recover. You're not leaning over on your thighs because you can't breathe. You're breathing efficiently. You're not struggling in between reps. You're not struggling in between sets. You are prepared to go. And then you're conscious of your recovery. You're eating well. If you're on the road, you're eating food that you know is good, and it's not this garbage McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, any of the garbage fast food. Okay? You're making conscious choices of how you should be eating, and you are also sleeping well, and you're tracking your sleep. You're using something to track your sleep to make sure that you are recovered and you're ready to perform at that next level, at the highest level. It's all about preparation. And then number 4, you actually connect with coaches. You fill out their recruiting surveys. You email them prior to actually going to the camp to let them know that you're coming and they know who you are. You are prepared to go. You're prepared to perform. You're prepared to have conversations with these coaches. And I have created a guide specifically for you, the football player, to help you understand what's necessary to show up at these camps and perform at your highest level. If you would like this camp guide, what I want you to do is I want you to comment prep below, and I will send that guide to you as soon as possible and help you understand what's necessary to maximize your athleticism and your preparation for these camps.